Hey guys, Ether here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make flipaclip animation. I know I have made a tutorial about this, but that was little low quality. But now that I have a new tab, so I'm gonna make a new one. So I'm using a stylus, by the way, so keep that in mind. You need a stylus for this animating because this is really hi-fi type animating. So yeah, now you can see I have a bunch of animations movies. Now this is the Batman one that I'm going to teach you today, this one, but we're not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to make Batman do that. Yeah, till there we are not going to make him fire off his bat gun and then go in the air. So I'm just gonna make it YT YouTube tutorial. And so yeah, tutorial right there. It's there. Oh, oops. Right there. Okay, now I'm just going to click on done. Now I'm going to click on 180p ticket and then create my project. So you can see this is the whole size of it. So you can see this is the canvas. What I'm painting on right now is called the canvas. This is called the canvas. And this thing right over here, like that, the pen symbol, this is called the pen. So if you go click on the pen once more, you can see these are all the options. You can make it really big, you can make it really small, or you can make it right there in between somewhere. So yeah, and if you click on this square which is black, you can choose the color. Little, that's brown. So yeah, you can mess around with that. And if you click on the pen, you can see multiple options of pens. You can use highlighter, you can use your pen simple, you can use your brush, or you can use your pencil classic. We are going to stick to the pen, which is the best. Now the eraser. Now go on the eraser. You will see on the canvas there is this little circle moving around. By the way, I'm using stylus to remind you. Yeah, and click on the eraser once more. You will see all of these options. You can put the opacity to 0, so it's really smooth. Like if I actually draw something, then look at what happens. If I bring the opacity about like this, yeah, you can see there is the little faded portion over here with that little circle, right? But if I put it all the way to 0, it swipes cleanly off it. So I really like the 0 setting. It makes it much easier. So I'm just gonna erase that, and you can change the size. This is big, this is really small that you can't even see it, which is thing. And this is the opacity, this is the like cleaned thing, but this is the transparency, this thing, the square, it's transparency. So now for now just go put it to 100. So if I draw something like that, oh, I have to bring the size to there. And yeah, so let's get to it. Let's draw something. I'm going to make something like I don't know. For basics, we are going to start with something simple like a ball. So I'm just gonna make this thing. First I need to choose a black color. We can choose any color for the ball. I think I'm gonna put it to green, light green, or lime as you call it, some people. There. And then we're gonna add a frame. This is your add frame. You can add as many frames as you want. So we are not going to jump into straight away on drawing. I think that would be a little bit ambitious, don't you think? So first we are going to just see how the things work. So if you click on a frame once again, you will see these options. One is a page, a plus button and an arrow to the left. That will add a page to your left, blank page. You can see there's a page added. Now the next one is called the delete button. Click on it, you will get this pop-up. Click on remove, frame will be removed. Now this is the copy. You can copy the frame and paste it somewhere else. So copy this, or what I can do is copy this frame, go on the next frame, and if I just click on paste, then it will be there. So like this, and then I copy and then I paste. You can see on the next frame both of the frames are same. So like this. And now we are just going to delete all of these frames. So you can see this thing which there is a page and a plus button, but it is on the right. So yeah, that is to add a page on the right. Now there is this clipboard to the right, which is just to copy. If you have copied this frame, you can paste it on the right. So these are all the things. So now let's actually talk about, now we have talked about these things, the toolbar section and the page section, everything. Now we are going to move on to the top. I think you can see this little scale thing right over here. That scale right over there is used for many different purposes. This is used for, if you want to draw a straight line on the page, you can't really do it, your hand's not that stable enough, it ends up looking a little bit more wobbly. So what you're going to do is just gonna remove this. Yeah, and now what you can do is click on this, the scale. You can see there is a line. Now if I draw a line, it is perfectly straight. So yeah, that's how you do it. You can also draw circles, perfect circles, and you can also fill them up like this, which is really cool to see. And you can make a little design with it. Now you can also do squares, which is really cool. So yeah, let's close this up now and remove it. To remove the scale button, there is not really a thing like that. You just click on the scale button again and it will be removed. Now this is the copy button. Like we did in the frames, like there is the copy button after the 3. So there is a copy button too, same purpose. And then like if you want to copy this frame, just click on that, add a frame and then paste it over here, it will be copied. So now there is the undo and redo button. If you go to the first frame, if you do a undo, it will be removed. If you do a redo, it will be back there. Now this little thing, 4 arrows stretching all the way to there, so that is for, like if you use 2 fingers and click on the canvas and then remove it, so you can move it a little. If you accidentally do that, just click on it and it will be resized. You can see these 3 dots, these are actually many different settings. There is the project settings. If you have done wrong somewhere creating the project, you can do that, but you cannot remove the the frames per second. You can remove that you just can't remove the canvas size. And click on frames viewer. You can see these are all the frames that we have created till now. You can find the frames that you want to go to, or you can copy them and paste it, do whatever things. And the onion skin is the most important one till now. You can see if I draw that, you can see that I have not drawn nothing on this page, but there is the little ghost image type thing on the previous frame that we have on now. So now we are going to go into the grid. So the grid, you don't really need it, that is an advanced function that I will probably teach somewhere after. So now we are going to go add image. If you want to add images, so you can also do that, like you can go to gallery things, allow it. Yeah, so you can add some pictures like from my photos. Like you can do lots many things, like these are all the photos. So you can add photos in it, which is very cool. Now the same thing is with add video. You can also add videos, which is perfect for your animating. And this is the make movie button. If you click on that, you will see all the project settings. You can also change it from here, and you can go to make movie. It will be executed as a movie. So now we are going to actually get to the layers. This is the play button. Just below that you can see this is just to play your animation, not much. Just click on it, the animation will play. So yeah, and this is the layer button right over there. This is the layer button. You can see this is layer 1. You can add another layer, you can add another layer, but you can only do 3 layers if you have downloaded flipaclip from the Play Store. I have the premium version, so I can add multiple layers like this. So yeah, you can do that too. So now that we have controlled all of this, let's get, and you can also slide it to the left. See all of these options to lock the layer, to copy the layer, and to delete the layer. I'm just going to delete it right over here. Oopsies. And you can also do this. Click on the 100%, it will be blocked out. And you can also change the opacity of the layer. You can bring it all the way to 100 or decrease it. Bring it 100, decrease, do whatever. But that is more advanced, but we are still going to learn it because it's gonna help us. Yeah, let's do it now. To animate, now we are going to just I'm gonna delete all these frames. Right, now this you can see is here. Now we are going to add another frame. Now we're going to make the ball fall and bounce a little. So I'm just going to make the ball a little bit go more down and with more velocity. So I'm making it a little bit oval now. That's maybe a little bit too oval. Like that, and maybe like that, and then maybe like this, and then maybe like, now this is the floor, so it's kind of bouncing over here and just squishing down and appearing back to the normal size and doing a little bit upward squish. And squish it just a little, not much. I'm just gonna squish it that much, that's it, and then put it right about there. That's so this is the thing. And yeah, now we're gonna just make it perfectly round. And actually what I'm going to do is copy this frame using this tool right over there. Copy it, then paste it there. So it's a lot helpful. Now I'm going to click on this frame, click on copy, and then click on paste. Just keep pasting it little bit by bit. Now this animation is about 23 frames. Let's see how it looks. So I'm gonna click on the play button. Now I see that right over there, like there's I need to remove this frame. Now let's look at it. Now that's a lot better. And add a little bit squish at the end, because it's just doing that and then coming back up. Yeah, so I have to make it a little bit. So I'm gonna add a blank frame over there and make it a little bit up and then back down, and then just keep repeating with that. Let's see now how it looks. And this is perfect. So now this is the animation, and hope you guys enjoyed this video about the flipaclip. And in the next video we are going to cover the another advanced settings of flipaclip. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.